We don't often think about it, but some of the things that we bring with us on our rides could be the difference between life and death. I don't want to be too melodramatic, but that's really how it is when you get out there in the backcountry. You never know what the weather's going to do to you. Today I want to talk about something that you might want to add into your kit for some of your rides. I'm Kyle with Dirtbike Channel, stick around. Recently I went on a ride in Idaho with a bunch of rippers. I was probably the weakest guy in the group as far as just dirt bike prowess. And it was cold and rainy when we started out in the morning. And I decided to take this Advanced Rider Coverage packable jacket with me. And seriously, it saved my butt. It started to rain so freaking hard after about 5 hours into our ride.
Holy hell, guys. I just went down the nastiest thing with the nastiest snowing, like sleet, snow, hail, rain, 40 miles an hour. We are in the thick of it. It is lightning and rain, and oh my goodness, it is freaking cold. Right here, it's not bad, but as soon as we get out of the cover of the trees, it is a freaking crazy storm.
If I didn't have this, I'm not sure that I would have made it back to the truck without being in the early stages of hypothermia. Let me show you what this jacket is. This is a cool jacket because it's something that you can strap onto your waist. And this is what I did with this thing. I'll adjust these straps out just a little bit. I took this jacket with me, just clipped it on my waist like this, and then I just put it over on the side like that right there, and just, it's got its own packable case right here. I just put it on my side, and I didn't even notice it the whole time. I didn't put it right behind me because of my riding pack, because I could feel it on my riding pack, but I just put it there on the side, and it was just, it's comfortable, and it stayed, you know, really secure all day. And then when I needed it, I just came out, popped it off. I wish I would have put it on a little bit earlier, and then you can unzip this. I'll unzip this for you. Unzip the pouch, and the jacket comes right out like this. So basically you just turn the jacket inside itself into this little packet. But here is the jacket right there. So let me put this thing on. It takes me a second to shove my hand through since I got a broken hand, but I'll put this thing on and we can talk a little bit more about it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's on. Hopefully the sound isn't too crazy. I've still got my microphone right here. I'm gonna zip it up for you in just a second, but hopefully the sound is okay. But I put this jacket on. It's got fully taped seams, and it's a waterproof jacket. And so this keeps you from getting any wetter than you already are. And this can be a major lifesaver when you're out there in the backcountry. The weather can turn on you in a second, and if you're wet, it is very difficult to keep your body heat. So this is something that can break the wind and break the rain, and it might keep you alive. And I love how it's got that integrated pack, the zipper pack right there on the back, where you just fold it inside into itself and then it comes out. Here's what it looks like when it's all the way zipped up. So you can see that. Hopefully you can kind of still hear what I'm saying, but this is how it looks. So it's got a nice tight zip up here. It is sometimes, You'll notice it's a little bit baggier of a jacket. This is a size large. I'm 6 feet tall and 165 pounds. So this is what the large looks like on me. So you might want to order accordingly, but it is big enough that you can still put this on with some gear. I was in such a hurry when I had my chest protector and everything on that I didn't get this zipped all the way up. I didn't notice that I didn't have it zipped all the way up. And so that's something that you've got to do, is you've got to make sure that you get it zipped up all the way so that the water doesn't come in, because I still had a little bit of water coming in, hitting my helmet, and then going down into the jacket, because we were in a crazy storm, and I just kind of put the jacket on really hastily. But you've also got zipper pockets, you know, right here in the front that you can use. There's a drawstring on the bottom, a zip cord, zip style drawstring that you can do that to make it tighter around your waist down here. But this jacket was awesome. In full disclosure, I did not buy this jacket. This jacket was sent to me by Mountain ATV. This is not a paid review at all. They just sent it to me asking me for some input, and they sent it to me like 4 months ago. And this is when I'm finally getting around to saying, hey, this thing is really good. They sell these things for 40 bucks, and honestly, I'm gonna buy another one of these because I want to have a couple of these in case I forget to bring one. I will have one in the truck and one in the trailer, because this thing is awesome. When I was out there and the weather turned on me, it got nasty enough. I would have paid $1,000 for this jacket at that moment. I'm not saying this is a $1,000 jacket. It isn't. When I was out there on the trail and it was just, we had lightning and thunder and everything crashing down around us and the shiz is kind of hitting the fan. There are times when you're like, I need to guard against hypothermia. And while this isn't an insulated jacket, I had multiple layers on. This does keep you dry and it keeps the wind from cutting through you. It is vented in the back, so you can see this flap right here. This is so moisture and air can kind of get pulled out of the back, hopefully so you don't sweat quite as much. So it's a little bit more weatherproof from the front than the back, because if the wind pulls up on that flap, it can just get in there and rain on you. But it's designed for a riding jacket, so the wind should be hitting you like this, and then it should be venting out the back, any moisture. That's the idea anyway. I just love this thing though, because if you check it out here, hopefully I can do this. It's hard for me to do anything with a broken finger. I've got a broken pinky finger, but as you can see, I'll just show you how this works. So even with a broken pinky finger, I just unzip the pocket that this goes in, and then I'll just start turning the jacket. I'll get these straps out. I'll just start turning the jacket inside out. And it takes a minute, but then you get it all stuffed down in here. And I can attest that if you don't have a non-displaced proximal phalanx, AKA broken pinky, this is even easier to do. But I wanted to show you how quickly this can happen, even if you do have a broken finger. There is the jacket. If I can get the zipper. There's the jacket all put back in the pack, right like that, and then ready to put back onto my hip, like that. So, ARC, Advanced Rider Coverage. This is Rocky Mountain ATV's, their line. This is awesome. I don't even have a Rocky Mountain ATV link anymore, affiliate link, because Rocky Mountain ATV is redoing their affiliate program, and I'm on a 6-month hiatus from them because of some fine print in a contract they had with a third-party provider. So you can't even buy this through my links, but if you go to Rocky Mountain ATV, you can buy this or just get something similar to it. There may be some other products out there, but what I'm telling you is this could be the difference between you having hypothermia or not, and trust me, you don't want hypothermia. I don't want hypothermia. And so this is a nice thing. Be watching the weather. If it looks like the weather might turn for the worse, carry this with you. If it's 90 degrees and sunny outside in the desert, you probably don't need it. But if you're going in the backcountry in the fall time or the springtime, even in the summertime, you might want to think about some extra safety gear or some extra protective gear like this. That's what I got for you guys. If you like these videos, please remember that you can support me. If I'm adding value to your life, subscribe to the freaking YouTube channel. You can support me by using the links down in the description. Amazon, Motorsport, I've got those links still out there. If you want to support me other ways, you can go to Patreon and do a monthly tip amount. And also I'm doing a Dirtbike Sweepstakes here very shortly. October 15th, I will start the sweepstakes for a KTM 2020 KTM 300 XC TPI. And also the bike that's right over there, it's the 2019 250 XC. I'll be giving both those bikes away for somebody for Christmas. Starting October 15th, you'll see all the details on my website, dirtbikechannel.com. I'll have hats and hoodies and bar pads and toe straps and tie downs and all kinds of fun stuff that you can get into that sweepstakes. So that's what I got for you guys. Really, really like this jacket. I'll be buying another one. So I've got a spare because it's that good. So thanks so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video.